Welcome to Celebrity Tarot with Hanged Man Tarot. I'm Jordan. I am Hanged Man Tarot. We're going to get started right now with our Dua Lipa. Dua Lipa? I don't know if that's how you say her name, but what I know is that we're going to do a tarot card reading on her. And I'm going to go over a few things about her as I get these cards shuffled up. Please don't forget to hit subscribe. Other than that, we're going to get started. She was born August 22nd, 1995, Tuesday in London. She's an English singer and model, debuted her album in 2016, so it's kind of when she came out with that singing. Her sun sign is Leo, and her moon sign is Cancer, and her ascending is Libra. Birth path 9. So she actually was born on the same day as the last celebrity that I just did. I just did Ness Barrett, and she was born in 2002, August 22nd, and she's also a sun sign, Leo and Cancer. Moon as well as ascending Libra. Little weird. I got those. I think I got requests from 2 different people for those. So, and also this was requested by one of my subscribers. So thank you for requesting. And if you have any requests, anybody else, just send them in, comment, leave an email, go hit up my social media. Let's get into it. We're going to find out all about the celebrity first and just kind of getting her current, where is she at, as well as challenge past, present, upcoming, and anything else that just comes out of the cards. Oracle, I'm just going to get her energy currently, and then these will confirm the tarot, and tarot will confirm Oracle. So lots of changes. There's a lot of changes, a lot of growth with her. She's definitely not one to shy away from her dark side. So she's definitely able to get into that, but she's really trying to find some sort of a balance when it comes to, change and choices and growth and, and aspiring into the light, going on the inside a little bit more. It's open, there's an open for this. There's definitely options, and it's just kind of infinite. It's a forever. You can forever deal with this kind of stuff, but she's definitely trying to just feel out a balance between the light and the shadow, and just trying to get a handle on how to learn and how to grow from those things. Because the light, it's easy to grow from the light and the good things and the positive. It's very hard to grow from the shadow, especially if you don't know how to alchemize from that. And that is something that she is, as of right now, trying to balance and kind of bring a little bit of a yin yang to that. Okay. All about our celebrity. All right, Page of Wands, that's in reverse. Hermit upright. 5 of Swords, that is upright. So she is internally diving deep. She's definitely going in and asking herself questions. This is something that she's currently doing as of right now. She's trying to learn how to be in her strength, but she's a little bit wild. She's a little impulsive and unpredictable. So she is trying to find some sort of inspiration or willpower. And so again, she's trying to learn how to be in that place where she has a hold on, her unpredictability and anything that is meaningless in her life. So she's definitely just trying to, learn how to invent and unrise and be inspired constantly. Again, she is hermiting. There's a hermit energy surrounding the cards, as well as something about revenge or something dealing with a conflict here. I feel like there's definitely no clarity in the conflict, and within the conflict, though, it would be as if the communication was the conflict. So there was some sort of a chaos or conflict around her currently, and it has something to do with her communication with this person. And maybe it's just a very confusing energy. So I'm not even quite sure yet as of right now either. Let's find out about a challenge that was in the past. We have our 4 of Wands, that's in reverse. 6 of Cups, that's in reverse. All right, so something very, very much in the past. She could look at back in her childhood and deal with this, but this is definitely something that was in her past, in her childhood, something that lacked any kind of love, connection. It was almost like something within her family. So there was some sort of family instability, some things that were going on that wasn't structured. So the family difficulties, the childhood difficulties are coming up. And so she has some past wounds that are coming up as a challenge from the past. Okay, the communication is coming up again, once again. All right. So within the past, it was hard for her to communicate and it took a lot of strength to do it. But she still, that was like one of the things that she was always trying to communicate throughout this past issue, whatever this past issue was. Something that definitely had to do, kind of in creating her impulsiveness and her unpredictability. Um, it's almost like it makes her not express anymore. But this is something she did try to communicate. She did try to make a choice and, change how things were, but it was for some reason coming up lacking. All right, let's find out about our past, our present. All right, 10 of Cups, that's in reverse, as well as our Wheel of Fortune, that's also in reverse. Okay, so she's coming to an ending of some sort of a romantic relationship. Something that definitely lacks any expression of love or connection in it as of right now. 10 of Swords, that's also in reverse. So she's definitely coming to an ending for something, especially dealing with this connection or this love or this romance. There was a very fluid flow in this relationship, but it is coming to a completion, or this relationship already came to a completion with a water sign. But it just seemingly, because this is present, so something karmically was going on in which karma was not quite on the side of that relationship, and that relationship ended up ending, coming into a conclusion that there just was no clarity in the relationship. There was a lot of aggression. There was even maybe abuse verbally, but there was definitely some cold, cut off energy in this. So the communication thing is coming back up again. Okay. Even through that conflict, it's like it's like through conflict, you can't even communicate. But it does, the conclusion to this ending, or when this relationship gets into an ending space, this is what it's about. What once made sense no longer makes sense. It's very confusing, and there's no communication. Again, that communication thing keeps coming up with her. It's something that is stifled deep within her past. So that would make sense, though, why it affects her now. Let's find out how people see this celebrity. Oh, we don't quite see the chaos or the conflict. The people, or the people who love her publicly, that watch her sing, or fans or whatever. It's not as if like we see any chaos. We don't really necessarily see, all of the conflict or whatever's created around her. We just kind of see a person of trust. We see a person of going on the inside. We see her as somebody who is maybe, healed or healing, connected, loving. And we definitely sense there's a safety within her, but we also know that she's not a pro at it. So it's something that she's learning, especially on the outer surface, the situation, physically, material, stability. Those are all things that she's learning to do. So it's just this trust thing. She's learning to trust, and she's going to get there. She's, a little passive when it comes to that, but we see her, as a little shunning that, but not much. I feel like she's, we see her as, pretty supportive in who she is, especially on the exterior. So we don't see a lot of the inside. We don't feel a lot of the innerness. We definitely see all of the action and the change that she has made. And we could have even seen her traveling. We could have seen her just moving in general or energetically. It's just like there's been a large change or something that hasn't changed yet. However that resonates. Let's get into how likely outcome. Sorry. Fool card that is in reverse. Four of Swords, that is upright. 5 Pentacles. Okay, so likely outcome here is that the change can only take you so far without actually like having faith in the change, or having hope for the change, or having a belief that it's actually going to happen. The options get less and less when we don't actually believe in what we're doing, or we don't believe so much so that we just don't, we block everybody out. But I feel like she's hearing everybody, and it kind of takes away that naiveness about her. So that is changing a part of who she is. But I feel like, there's this sense of not hope. There's no hope. There's no openness. There's no like forever feeling. It just, the movement is just movement, and it's lacking, you know, substance, belief, spiritual level. So, but she is going to be recuperating from any physical things that have kind of taken it out of her, insecurity wise, could even mean health. But it's just something is not supported here because there's, again, lacking insecurity, lacking instability here, and a little bit of chaos and conflict. It's just bringing in a lot of people or things around her on the outer situation that don't care. Okay. And that could even just a likely outcome of, you know, her just really trying to recuperate. Yes, she's trying to recuperate because when she's in this place, she's a little more clear. But when she's not as clear. She creates conflict. And again, she's just trying to, you know, build some security into that. Hold on. What?
When's the puppy coming over?
It already was here.
It is?
It was. All right. Likely out. Sorry. Please hit subscribe. Go ahead and hit subscribe. Click the bell button if you would, please, and thank you. You will receive all of your general and love readings as well as your celebrity readings. And if that sounds really good to you, just go ahead and click the bell, subscribe. Also, if you would, share, like, and follow on all of your social media, as well as check out mine in the details box. When you check mine out, you're going to share, like, and follow. Again, please enjoy the rest of your beautiful weekend. I will see you again soon. Bye.